preparing to live stream the meeting. Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, it'll take a minute. But we should be good.
Held2gether presents Distant Desires, the improvised soap opera. Starring Priya Bird, Joe Donovan, Brody Fitzpatrick, Ann Mantell, Neil Matsuzaki, Aaron Moore, Mary Beth Scriven, and Brian Patrick Williams. Directed by Darren Held.
Oh, hello there. I'm Dusty St. James. You probably know me from my prolific soap opera career on such famous soaps as Stunned and the Shameless, Cusp of Midnight, and my favorite, Love is for the Living. Well, tonight I'm here in a completely different capacity as host and esteemed director of Distant Desires. Now, you will be hearing my voice from time to time tonight. I'll be calling out for things like flashbacks and confessions and introducing commercials. Now, all of these things are coming from you. That's right. This is unscripted, and we're taking your suggestions, and these folks are going to give you a world of entertainment. Now, I do want to take a moment to thank Agnes, our intern, for getting those suggestions. Thank you, Agnes. And by the way, I put my lunch order on your desk. Also, thank you to our sound person tonight, Richard, and our musician, Scott. Any of the music you hear tonight will be from him. Now, let's get to it. We have some opening suggestions for the town that this is taking place in. And we have Sassy Creek is the name of this town where Distant Desires unfolds tonight. And we open on the wealthy, renowned, and famous family, the Belfords. That's right, the Belfords. Now, how did they make their riches? Well, clearly, it was from a very, very successful industry in leech farming. That's right, Sassy Creek, the Belfords, and leech farming. Now, throughout the evening, even our commercials will be improvised. So Agnes will be asking you for more suggestions. So keep an eye on that and help us out. Now, just to prove that this is completely improvised, I have here a cup. It was once a specimen cup, but now it holds the names of our players. And I'm going to pull them out to determine who will open tonight's episode of Sassy Creek. Now, to begin, we have our maternal or paternal character, the matriarch or patriarch of the household. Mr. or Mrs. Belford will be played by Anne. Anne, please come on screen and join me.
Oh, thank you. Hello, darling.
Hello, darling. Oh, I haven't seen you since we did summer stock, and well, let's not mention the year. And finally, we have a meddler in the midst. Now, this meddler lives in the Belford home and knows everything about everyone in Sassy Creek. It's being played by Priya. Priya, please come in.
Oh, hello, darling.
Well, hello, you little meddler, you.
Priya, so good to see you.
Hello, dear.
Well, you know, no family would be complete without an heir, so we will have a rebellious teen. But do they want to be an heir? Do they want to get out of Sassy Creek and start anew? We'll find out. That person is played by Aaron. Aaron, please come in. Ah, yes, young Belford. Welcome. And now, we'll begin this scene in the Belford kitchen of their esteemed mansion in Sassy Creek. Enjoy.
Rita, where's my sandwich? I'm hungry and I want the chips.
Roy, don't you dare speak to her that way. This is not the way that I raised you. You are a Belford.
But
You,
Mommy, I'm a hangry Belford, and Rita, she hasn't done anything for me today.
Here you go,
Rita, I'm
Roy.
sorry. I'm sorry, Rita.
It's all right, Marlena. I know your son can be a bit annoying.
Well, he is almost 19. He should know these things by now. I know I hate talking about you in the third person, darling, but Roy, really, we have to put an end to this. I think you need a new therapist.
Look, Mom, you're right. It's almost my 19th birthday. So I have prepared a list of things for you to get me.
Oh, dear. Darling, please, just put them in a text, all right? I think we have more pressing things to discuss.
Mom, these are special order. It's going to take a while.
Oh, darling, please. You know what? You have your own Amazon account. Just order them yourself. Rita, darling, please get therapist number. Are we up to 3 or 4 now? I can't remember. Get them, and I think we'll need to fire whoever the last one was. Oh, God.
Not a problem. I'll make sure they add some new drugs for him, too.
You know, it takes a village. It takes a village of very wealthy people and practitioners sometimes.
Mom, I want to go live with Uncle Josh this summer. It's so much more fun at his house.
Oh, really?
Here, especially with Rita. He's always around.
Okay. Look here, Roy. Uncle Josh. Well, let's just say that Uncle Josh has been behaving quite strangely lately. You might find it, well, I don't know the last time you heard from Uncle Josh, but he's changed his whole look. You may not even recognize him, darling. He's had work done.
Oh, he didn't grow a mustache, did he? I told him he looked super creepy.
Okay, you know what, sweetie? I think we'll just have to leave it up to Uncle Josh. He'll surprise us. He always does. Rita, I'm famished after this workout in the gym. Let's see. Why don't we have lunch out on the veranda? And darling, if Uncle Josh should come, let's make sure that we have a room ready for him for the weekend.
Sure. And go ahead and get that all settled in for him.
Yes. And don't forget about the special air freshener that we'd like to have in that room for him.
Okay, Rita. I'll make sure that I have the special air freshener.
Yes.
Do you want me to include it in Roy's room as well?
You know what? That's a great idea. I think we all need to take a little break and simmer down.
Hey, we both got asthma though. God, I hate it when you do that.
Joshua Belford, thank you very much for coming to see me today. What would you like to talk about? What's troubling you, my friend?
Well, Doc, Dr. Rosenberg, I just, every I keep trying to change my image. I grew the mustache, I shaved it off. I grew a goatee, I shaved it off. I grew half one side, half the other, and it just feels like everyone expects me to change my image, and I don't know what I should expect of myself.
It sounds to me like you're having an identity crisis. From everything you've told me so far, you have a shame connected to being a part of the Belford family and the leech farming industry. Tell me a little bit more about these complex feelings that you're feeling.
Doc, it's just so hard being a Belford. Your name being associated with leeches, bloodsuckers, outdated medicine. There's no escaping antiquity with the name Belford. I just want something more, you know. I want to pursue my own hopes and dreams, and you've had hopes and dreams, right, Doc?
Yes, of course, of course. I have hopes and dreams. I never thought I'd become a therapist to a leech farming family, but here I am. Anyways, enough about me, Joshua Belford. This is about you. You're paying me $800 an hour. You should get your money's worth. Tell me a little bit about your relationship with the little one, Roy. I also see him as well. It would be a conflict of interest if you didn't all pay me $800 an hour, but hey, that's what I'm here for.
Doc, you're a good one. You're a good egg. For $800 an hour, I'll tell you all about Roy.
Well, he seems to be a bit of an outcast in the family. The mother, your sister, Rita, no, I'm sorry, Marlena, she seems to, well, according to Roy, she seems to push him away and not give him the attention that he desires.
Marlena, ever since we were young, always got her way. And I think that's just what she's transferring that onto Roy, that he's a living, breathing human being, and sometimes she can't get her way. It's why she has Rita around so much.
And your brother-in-law, Jack, what happened to him? We haven't heard. Roy has mentioned his name a few times now, but he always gets choked up and starts having a fit, a wild fit, starts dancing around and thrashing around my entire office whenever I bring Jack up.
Doc! You...
Calm down, calm down.
Don't bring up Jack. If you know what's good for you, you will not bring up Jack Belford in Sassy Creek. The walls have ears. And as long as Jack Belford knows what's good for him, he'll stay out of this town. And if he doesn't know what's good for him, and if you don't know what's good for you, Jack will be a specter on the wind. Otherwise, Marlena will get her way once more. And that way is paved with blood. And I won't be responsible for that. You hear me? Dr. Rosenberg, I won't be responsible for it.
Oh, Frederick. This is the only place I could think of in Sassy Creek to come to that nobody will see us. Look at the wounds that we have from working during the war. The leeches were supposed to heal these wounds. Look at my neck. You have them all over your, I don't even want to say where yours are.
I'm so embarrassed by all of these marks on my body. It's created some kind of a twitch too. My darling.
Frederick, we need to steal this farm. We get this leech farm from these Melfords, these horrible, horrible people. They said that these leeches would cure us. And I can't even wear a blouse.
I can barely think from the smell. I could barely think from the smell of Sassy Creek dump. I don't know why you brought me here.
Sometimes I like hiding here in the dump though. Sometimes I get in the dumpster and I can disappear so I know I can see how I look.
We're outcasts for sure. That cure didn't help us one bit.
But I still love you, Frederick. But I don't know if we can ever make love again because I think we'll stick to each other. And that would be horrible.
Well, I can't even think about making love. I just want to get my revenge on that therapist and those.
Well, the little boy is in that little boy.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm hiding beneath this pile of trash.
Oh.
Who are you people? I can't come out yet, but who are you people?
My name is Lydia. Lydia. This is Frederick, my husband.
Yeah, that's Frederick.
Yes. We are
Lydia.
Yes.
And Frederick.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am the lover of Jack Belford.
Oh.
I murdered him, and I'm here to murder the rest of the family.
Oh, you came to the right people.
They
have ruined our lives.
You seem like good people. I decided to come out of my pile of trash hiding pile here at the dump. My name
too bad.
is Lois.
Lois.
You don't smell quite as bad or look quite as bad as Frederick.
Yes.
My wife and I used to work on that leech farm. And then, then they said they'd send us to that therapist and cure us from all this stuff that we have.
I think that therapist that's treating the young Belford boy, that young Belford boy is a con artist. That Dr. Rosenberg, he is richer than the Belfords.
You can join me then in bringing the Belford family and their leeches down.
Yes.
We will discover Sassy Creek and the leech farm.
Yes.
Quickly.
Wait.
No.
Here, let's
go
Frederick.
now.
Let Frederick get in the dumpster with me. Come on, Lois, you get in too. Let's hide from them.
Yeah.
We can't be seen. This dump is a perfect place for us to be. Come on, get
smells worse than here.
Oh my God!
Get that therapist.
Oh my God! There's a cat trying to get. Oh,
We will head out under cover of night.
Yes.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Hello, Sherman.
Oh, hello, Olivia. It is so great to be here with you folks today, and we have an exciting announcement.
Oh boy, do we.
Have you ever wondered, as you are at home cooking up a nice batch of homemade chili, have you ever wondered that, hey, you know what? As I am shoveling this chunky, delicious, hearty chili into my mouth, I could also be cleansing my colon at the same time?
Exactly, because before you know it, the holidays will be upon us and we need to cleanse
We
the
do.
colon.
And today we have the most exciting news, because now you don't have to eat the chili and then later on take a whole bunch of pills to poop it out. You can do it at the same time with
It's brilliant. Brilliant, Sherman.
the chili cleanse.
So attractively labeled, you wouldn't even know that it was a special item. And besides that, it's delicious. Sherman, have you tasted it? It is so good.
It is delectable. I dare say it's better than my mother's chili.
Ooh, Mom,
Don't tell her I
you didn't hear
said that.
You didn't hear that, Mom.
Now, folks, it's really easy to use. It comes in a package like this. When you're ready and you're cooking your chili, you put all your ingredients in, you tear off the seal on top, you open the package and you dump it right in. You mix it up. You can't taste a thing except for delectable chili beauty.
And I make mine in the quick pot. I just throw it all in there in the morning and come back in the evening and yum, yum, yum. And boy, it goes right through me in the best way possible.
Literally, as you are taking a spoonful, it's going out at the same time.
It's genius, just genius.
Now, the science behind it is truly brilliant. We've used organic, specialized, sourced plant material from the Amazon deep within. Nobody knew about this plant until our scientists found it themselves. They take this plant. Yes, I'm sorry, Olivia.
Don't forget about the special ingredient. There are coffee bean tree leaves that have been licked by very special alpaca in the Andes. They are then dried and put into the chili. It's genius, and it's good for you. It's organic.
It's organic, it's natural, it comes from the Amazon, so it must be good, folks. So let's put all that aside. You already know you want it. You already know your family could benefit from chili cleanse. So go ahead and call us. We only have a limited supply for you folks.
Yes, and I'm thinking it's the greatest hostess gift to bring to Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, you are right. And you know what? If you call this number right now or message us on Facebook, we will give you a value pack, 32 chili cleanse packets for the price of one packet. This is an amazing, mind-blowing deal, folks.
Yes.
So please call now.
And remember the code, alpaca saliva, and you will get free shipping.
Free shipping. It does not get better than this. You know what, Olivia? I am so excited right now. I'm going to eat some chili cleanse right now. So folks, go ahead and call that number on your screen.
I'm going to join you.
So just remember, get your chili
cleanse. Oh, I got to go.
Woo, that's working. Hello, Rita. Thank you for coming down to my office. How may I assist you today? Oh, please have a seat in my new gorilla leather chairs. They're brand new and imported from the Amazon.
Dr. Rosenberg, I just love your new office and your eyes. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I've been having a rough week, you know?
Yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, Rita. I want to know. I want to know everything.
Yes, yeah, you know, that Belford family, they just have so many problems, and I'm so fortunate that Marlene is my best friend and she hired me as her personal assistant, but that son of hers, Roy, oh, that's right, you happen to be his therapist too, right?
I am his therapist as well as his uncle Josh's therapist. Been trying to get Marlena in here, but she's a tough cookie to crack.
Did you say his uncle's here too? Oh.
Oh yes, Joshua. Did you not know that he's
back
town?
In town?
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Anyways, Rita. Now I don't want to meddle in family affairs, but I am the therapist, and I can't help but think that there is a lot of problems going on in the Belford family. I mean, the leech farming business isn't what it used to be. I mean, I only use 1 leech per week, whereas I used to use 10.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't want to gossip about them. You know, Marlena has been so kind to me since I lost my job as a nail stylist, but
you were the best nail stylist in Sassy Creek than we have ever seen. Their French manicures blew me away, Rita.
I know, I miss seeing you there, but but anyway, I mean,
Flashback to Dr. Rosenberg getting a manicure.
Hi. Yeah, I'm new here to town. I'm just starting up my practice, and I just thought, you know, why not get these babies did?
Yeah, okay. Would you like to see? Here's the special.
I'll get the. Is like the French one a manly thing? Do guys do that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, French is totally in, especially if you're using tongue. But yes. Let me see your hands and.
Oh, here you are. Oh wow, you have such soft hands. Oh, those were the times, right?
Right. Anyway, yes, about the Belfords, they're actually going under business.
Oh my gosh, the leech farming is going under. I knew it.
Yeah, apparently all the leeches are on strike.
Rita, I have a very important question. This is off the record. I will take my doctor glasses off.
Wow, such pretty eyes.
Thank you. Now, between you and me, every time I bring up the name Jack, Roy and Uncle Josh, they go crazy. Roy starts jumping around the room, thrashing about, throwing things, screaming. Joshua got in my face and said I better stay out of that and never mention his name again. You being Marlena's friend, do you know anything about this? I fear our lives are in danger, Rita.
Right. You were talking about, yes, I mean,
you keep looking at my eyes. I don't feel like you're listening to me, Rita.
Yeah, right. About Jack, I mean, I'm not supposed to say this, but some say that he's been murdered.
Oh my God.
That's right. He was driving back home to see Roy, and then all of a sudden his brakes stopped working, and it was a rainy day, and he may have been drinking, and then he helped somebody on the side of the road. I don't know. I mean, these are just things that people say.
This is serious. Rita, we must get to the bottom of this, or else the fate of Sassy Creek is at risk.
Uncle Josh, I am so glad you're finally here. Come on into the parlor. Sit down.
Oh,
I know you like having beers ready. I have 3 cold beers ready for you. Just let me know when you're ready for the next one.
of course. Hey, Roy, great minds think alike, because you're turning 19 soon, right?
Yeah.
Here's a beer for you.
Oh my God. My first beer with my Uncle Josh. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh.
Oh, I think I heard that when you say cheers, you're supposed to make a wish, and my wish would be to find out what happened to my dad, Jack.
Roy. Okay, I thought Dr. Rosenberg was being dramatic, but don't bring him up, especially in the heart of Belford Manor.
I think you should bring him up. Hello, strangers.
Oh.
My name is Lois. I believe you're Joshua and Roy.
Yeah.
Your gate and the front door were open.
Damn it, Rita.
Let you know that I was Jack's lover. That's right, your father, Roy. And thanks to me, you won't be seeing him anytime soon.
What? My dad loved my mother. How could he have been out cavorting with you?
How dare you, woman? How dare you barge into a random house and claim you killed a man?
This is the Belford Mansion, is it not? The kings of the leech farming.
Uncle Josh.
Obviously.
Do you smell something? Oh, this
yes,
Lois.
I live at.
You live at the dump?
I've been a little behind on the money, but I think that you'll want to contribute your money my way.
My father would never cheat on my mother with a poor person. We're the Belfords.
That's right. As long as Belford leeches are the #1 leech in America, we will never cavort with a poor person, even after what happened to Jack.
Well,
all those years ago.
Why do you think your father left, Roy? Perhaps it was because your mother, Marlena, knew that he was cavorting with her best friend, Rita.
What? Rita? Oh, I hate her. She's so gross.
Yes, your father told me all of the Belford secrets.
Uncle Josh, is this true that Dad is into gross women? Oh God, does this mean I'll be too?
Boy, I didn't want you to find out the curse of the Belfords.
Oh, Uncle Josh, what does this mean for me? My life was just starting. I was just planning on leaving. At 19, I thought I might even consider graduating from high school in a few years, and I was so looking forward to getting out of Sassy Creek for the summer and spending it at your house and Melancholy Lake. I just can't be here anymore, and now this? I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know who I am.
Rita, darling, could you pour me another glass of the Pinot Noir, please? Everything is so taxing now. You know, we're going to have to, thank you, sweetie. We're going to have to file for bankruptcy. It's just too much. You know, I married into this family. I was a young girl. I was smitten with Jack. But I was happy to bring something to the table. And now, oh God, the leeches want to go on strike. They want to unionize. I mean, this is just terrible news. Terrible news. I thought this was, you know, free market. What's going on in the world? Too many liberals. That's what it is. Too many socialist liberals.
Oh, Marlena, I know you're having a tough time, and as your best friend, and I'm so grateful for this job of being your personal assistant. But you know I will always be on your side.
Thank you, Rita. I really appreciate. Oh.
I'm sorry to bother you, Mrs. Bedford. Madam, pardon me, but I came to take out the last bit of garbage from the estate. So I'll just grab it. Don't mind me. I'm not eavesdropping or anything at all.
Thank you, Frederick.
It's the last thing I can do.
Here, don't forget to take this, Frederick. Here you go. It's trash.
Oh, I thought you were giving me food, sharing some food with me, but okay, I'll just stick it in here and take it out with the rest of the stuff. You're so kind.
And that's the
other.
Okay. That's the other thing, Rita. We've got this lawsuit now with that miserable man and his wife. It's just too much. I just, you know, I wish that Lois were here because, you know, she knew the business. She was Jack's assistant, and well, I don't know. Jack went missing and she left, and it's just all too much, really. I'm trying. Oh, Jack, darling, can you hear me? I'm trying. Please.
I know you're upset, Marlena, but maybe it was for the best that Jack is gone. And Lois was always a bit of a whore.
What?
I mean, so I heard.
What are you insinuating?
I mean, I'm your best friend, Marlena. I would never, ever do anything to ruin the Belford family. I love this family, and I love you so much.
Oh,
of this family so much that you slept with Jack? I know everything, Marlena. Jack told me everything. And that's right. I'm back in this God-forsaken Sassy Creek.
And here's this wine right in your face.
Oh,
oh my God.
That's a strong greeting, Marlena.
Lois has a confession.
I have to be quick. But I just wanted you to know that I know about you and Dr. Rosenberg. I know you were sleeping with him, and that's why you won't see him professionally. I have to leave town now. Again. Don't try and follow me.
Wait. Lois!
Marlena!
And now a word from our sponsor.
Hello. I was a sad sack. I had no social life.
I had no money and no way to make money.
I worked on the corners, being a prostitute.
I found the Streetwalker School of Making Money on the streets. And now I have friends.
Now I am able to do many things for money.
I have real male friends.
They offer such awesome classes as BJ's,
Heroin and crack speed up the pleasure.
Or is that dress too short?
how to elevate the girls,
Walk with a wiggle, get more marketing.
Watch out for the rats.
how to bribe a police officer,
Cleavage, it's not just for the ladies.
And so much more.
and now that I have found the Streetwalker School of Making Money on the streets, I don't have time to be bored.
I'm making money hand over fist.
I work legally.
If we can do it,
You can too.
Call today.
Thanks, technical.
Streetwalker School of
Streetwalker
Making
School of
Money
Making Money
on the streets.
Joshua, thank you for seeing me in your sitting room at the Belford Estate. My office is nice, but I'd have to say this is a bit swankier.
Thanks, Doc. You know, for $800 an hour, I want to be able to tell you stuff. I think it's time you know what happened to Jack.
I thought you said
I know.
never
I
to.
said. And I want you to listen for $800 an hour. By the way, here you go.
Thank you. All cash. Wow. I can't ever get over the feeling of 8 crisp $100 bills.
That's why I like you, Doc.
Go on.
Belford leeches have always been strong, but they require Belford blood. All those years ago, I pushed Jack into a vat of those leeches.
Flashback.
You said you would kill him. Ah!
Now
for
my
the good
hands
of
are painted with blood.
That's okay. The leeches will drink it up.
End flashback.
Are you saying that you sacrificed the patriarch of the Belford family for the good of the leeches?
Exactly. And Lois knows everything.
Lois is the assistant, right? That disappeared shortly after Jack's death.
Yes. And I just needed to get this off my chest.
Well, patient doctor confidentiality prevents me from telling anyone else, although you did murder somebody.
Here's $800 more.
That'll work. That'll work just fine, Joshua. Now listen, it's time to talk man to man, not doctor to patient. Joshua, I know your family business is going under. I know that tomorrow Marlena is planning an event. And that event is a public auction of the company because it is not doing well. I know this to be true, Joshua. And I want to help you. Because listen, I can't furnish my swanky office and build my own mansion across town if you guys go out of business. That's ridiculous. I have found a new source of leeches. Yes, I have. Over in Putrid Lake next door. There is an untapped reservoir. And perhaps if we had a sacrifice, you could have new blood and new leeches, and I could be paid forevermore!
Lydia, I'm sorry to take you down here to the creek in Sassy Creek so late at night, but I don't want anybody looking at my grotesqueness. I'm sorry, the crickets are so loud I can't hear you. Your lips are moving, but
Oh my God!
oh,
They're so loud around here. The garbage trucks keep coming and they keep dumping on me. That's why you couldn't hear me. And the leech marks on the back of my head. I wake up in the middle of the night and I have nightmares about having all the blood sucked out of my body, Frederick.
I know, Lydia.
Yeah.
We got PTSD for sure over that whole incident. But I need to hop into the creek a little bit and wash off. Can you get my back? Wash off my back a little.
Oh, let me. I can pluck it. I wish I had a tweezers. I could pluck the little sucker
It's
right
all
off
right,
of you.
then. Leave that bloodsucker alone. I have something to tell you, Lydia.
What is it, Frederick?
I was over at the mansion. You know, the Belford's place.
Yeah.
I just wanted to take out the garbage for the last time. That's all. And when I was in there, Madame Belford was talking to her friend. And she said something about them not having any money, honey. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get any money from the lawsuit. I think we ought to just go to Putrid Lake.
Patrick, Lydia.
Rita.
Yes, I'm here. Because I wanted to tell you both something.
What?
So where did you
Pray
go swimming
tell.
at night at the creek?
It's
Ooh.
not ideal, but I thought I figured I might help the poor, especially you two who are in dire need. But you're right,
need help.
Frederick. The Belfords are going under and they're going to have a big sale. And I was wondering if you can take this suitcase here I'm giving you, and you might see it has a lot of money.
How
Lydia, much, Frederick?
It's a lot. I can't count it all. It's too many
Well,
zeros.
just listen, okay? So you're gonna show up to this auction and you're gonna try to buy it. And if you help me, then maybe you might be able to get a little bit more than a hut on this side of the creek, if you know what I mean.
I'm not educated.
Well,
Lydia.
I am mostly, Rita, I'm mostly impressed that you came all the way over here to this creek, the Sassy Creek, and you have a Gucci bikini on. And I've always wanted to wear a Gucci bikini. You need to come in with us on this. You can teach us how to live. Because we may, even if we got all this money, Frederick and I are dumpsters. We have no idea what to do with all of it. We just know we want to take over the Melfords because they're bad, evil people. And we're sick from it. Yeah.
Follow the instructions that are in that suitcase. You might be able to get something and that Gucci. But I have to leave now.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for coming by.
Oh my God, I'm so confused.
Rita.
This is gonna be too
don't
hard,
worry,
Frederick.
Lydia.
Oh God, I don't know.
We'll be all right. We'll do this deed, and then you and I'll get out of the dump.
Oh, I hope
move
so.
out of here, and we'll go to
I'm afraid.
Don't worry. Just come closer, honey. I got you.
Thank you, Dr. Rosenberg, for helping me with this auction. I don't think I could do it, and I just hope no one is going to recognize me, but
Marlena, Dr. Glasses on or off?
Oh dear, let me see on.
No, I mean, is this a counseling session or?
Oh dear, you know what? I'm not sure. So here's another $800 just in case, all right?
I'll put them on.
Oh dear. This is terrible.
Tell me everything, Marlena.
I've been betrayed.
By whom?
Everyone. The only one who hasn't betrayed me, well, yet, is my son. Roy.
He's a good boy. He's a little manic. He thrashes around my office whenever I mention his name, his dad's name, Jack.
Please don't mention it. Roy, sweetie, it's all right, darling.
Dr. Rosenberg.
Did you hear me say Jack?
Okay. All right. Simmer down, Roy.
I will not mention Jack again, I promise.
Look, I'm glad you're both here. First of all, Mother, I hear the company's going up for auction. You've driven it into the ground. Leeches, it's the easiest business. You just have some water and they're there and you put them on people. That couldn't be so complicated.
Roy, darling, I'm sorry. I should have paid more attention to the business. I paid more attention to my Pilates instructor, but that's besides the point. Right now,
Flashback of Marlena at Pilates class.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to Pilates. Now I want you to engage your core. Tighten it, feel the restriction down through your buttocks, down to your legs.
Are we in neutral spine?
Yes, yes, Marlena, you've always been my favorite student.
End flashback.
Gross, Mom. Oh,
Never
God.
mind.
And
I remember that Pilates instructor. I have to say, he was the best in town.
Yes, he was. Everyone loved him in every way. But, darling, Roy, you have to understand, the leech business goes back centuries. Centuries. Do you know that the Belfords have been in the leech business ever since they were the Belfortskis in Poland, darling?
Mom, I don't want a history lesson. What I want to know is from Dr. Rosenberg.
All right, listen.
Heard that not only are you treating almost every member of our family, except my mother, because you're sleeping with her.
Roy, how does that make you feel if I were to be sleeping with your mother?
Nauseous.
Oh.
Now, Marlena and I had a past. It was a long, long time ago. Ancient history.
So long ago.
We are now mere friends, and that's why she doesn't want my services, because we had the most passionate fling I've ever experienced in my life.
We were like this, and now we're sort of like this.
Like this. Now, listen, the two of you, I have very important information.
And it's a confession.
I have a confession. I love being your family's therapist. I love being the ear that you confide to. I love being the glue that knits you all together. I love getting paid $800 an hour. Now listen, it's mutually beneficial, but if you go out of business, my income goes out of business too. I was telling Joshua the other day, I have found a new sources of leeches. Yes, in the town next door. And I say we get those leeches and we revive your business. What do you say?
We'll return to the conclusion of Distant Desires after this word from our sponsor.
Oh, yeah. Freddie, I've been working on this Rubik's Cube for like 2 days now. And between my ADHD and my PTSD and my poor vision, it takes hours for me to do it. And I never, ever got to have a drink during it. So it's like no fun. I wish that I could get beer in it.
Portia.
So I could drink and do it at the same time.
Portia, I know it's quite a complex situation. I got my beer here, but while I'm drinking my beer, I can't do my favorite pastime, messing around with the Rubik's Cube. It's quite a situation. We need some help.
We do.
Oh my Lord.
Did you say you need help? We can
God,
solve
yes.
your problem. This is the Rubik's Cube. Part Rubik's Cube, part beer. Now, when you get frustrated and you can't get those colors to align, you can just take a little drink. And when you're drinking too much and need to sober up, you can focus on the Rubik's Cube. Try it out.
Whoa! Oh my God! This Rubik's Cube with the beer attached is an amazing item.
It could be smart and drunk at the same time.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and you don't ever have to worry about being sober.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, remember, don't you be a noob. Buy yourself a Rubik's Cube.
Rita, what do you want? You called me here. You said it was urgent.
Oh, Dr. Rosenberg, I mean, I'm just here to help Marlena with the auction. I'm just trying to get things ready. I just wanted to know if you like this color for the wall. It's a blue color like your eyes.
Rita, this is not the place for one of our rendezvous. It's a public place, and you know I'm into that, but the family's gonna be here any second.
Why can't you just...
So you slept with Jack, and now you're sleeping with Marlena's other man, Dr. Rosenberg?
God, Lois, you're just everywhere all the time. I need a drink. I'll be back.
Well, Dr.
Lois,
Rosenberg?
it's been a minute.
Yes, it has. Since I came back to Sassy Creek, it's brought back so many memories of Jack. I'm sorry to trouble you. I don't have $800 to pay you, but my conscience weighs on me.
Don't worry,
It
Lois.
was all Joshua's fault.
Don't worry, Lois. This $800 is on me.
Thank you, Joshua.
Now let me go get another beer.
I know that Joshua did what he... Oh, Marlena, did you just come to look at us, or are you going to talk to us also?
Dr. Rosenberg, I believe someone is speaking who should not be here.
Well, she has paid me $800. I'm just doing my job, Marlena.
Yes, well, in that case, I suppose it's all right, but I think
I
she
will
should sit in the back.
I will return later and we can continue this conversation. Excuse me.
Marlena, as the matriarch of the Belford family, as my former flame, what do you say that you endow me with money and I buy the company and I give it back to you in the sale?
God, you guys are always talking about your past and endowment. Ugh. God, Mom, when is this auction going to start so we can get it over with?
Very soon, darling. Did you take your medication, sweetie? Please, just go take your medication.
Do you need a new prescription, Roy?
No.
He's fine, Doctor. I wish... Oh,
Excuse me, I'm looking for the auction.
yes, I think you need to sit in the back.
Is that Dusty? I haven't seen
Okay.
him in ages.
Frederick, Dr. Rosenberg.
Frederick, where are you here? Are you here?
I just want to welcome you all to the auction and note that it's going on in a matter of minutes.
Yes.
Okay. I found a seat in the back.
Well, at least someone's in charge here. Ah, dear. I took a Xanax and I think I need to take another one.
Here, Marlena, take mine.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to need something to go with it. I'll be right back.
It's stronger.
Good to see you again.
I'm gonna go get a drink. Excuse me.
Frederick, did you bring the suitcase, Frederick?
Lydia?
I have it.
Rick?
I have the suitcase. Yes,
Well,
yes. It's got
Lois,
my help.
we met at the
Lois.
dump.
Yes.
I remember.
You're really beautiful without kale on your head.
I took a shower.
Oh,
I'm
the
going
smell
to
is
get a
gone.
drink.
Okay. Something's
Oh,
got to
Rita.
happen here, Frederick. I'm nervous.
Lydia, you
Yes,
have the,
Rita.
you
I
have
have
the
the suitcase.
suitcase, as I
I
told you,
have the
right?
suitcase. Yes, I have it.
Make sure you read all the instructions.
I
Oh,
will.
I
But before I give
can.
you this, before I give you the suitcase, you have to promise to do one thing for us.
What is that?
You have to have our baby. You're gonna have to get in vitro. I'll donate the sperm, and so me and Lydia can be parents.
Yes.
As long as
Yeah.
I don't have to do it the natural way, we'll talk about it. I'll be back.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna go back in the bathroom now.
Oh, God. Oh, you smell. Uncle Josh, it's that smelly lady again. And Uncle Rita. Rita was here talking with them. She's up to no good.
Roy,
You Belford boys were always such little shits. I am so happy to be here because something is going to happen today that's going to shock you.
What? Oh,
Something
man.
big.
Shocks me just you being here. Smelly dump lady. Ugh.
Someone ought to teach you manners, Mr. Belford, little
Thank
Roy
you,
Belford.
Frederick.
I don't need manners. I'm rich.
He's a Belford. He's a Belford.
People,
being
they
rich
disgust
is in
me.
our blood. And tonight we'll learn all
I'm
about blood.
Ready for the auction. Are we going to start soon?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you all know me as Dr. Rosenberg, but I am officiating this auction tonight. Let's get the bidding started, yes? Let's start off at $10,000. Do I have yes, the man in
I
the...
have no, but I'm excited to be here.
Great. $10,000, the man in the stylish hat. I have $10,000. Do I have 15? 15, 15. Yes, 15,000 with the woman in the beautiful shawl. 15K, 15K. Do I have 20, 20, 20, 20K, 20, 25K?
Dr. Rosenberg, $250,000.
Ooh, $250,000 to Mr. Joshua Belford. We have
No,
$250,000.
250,000 in Roy's name.
I have $250,000 for Roy Belford. $250,000
For a
going
leaf
once.
farm?
Going
200.
once.
I think Frederick has a bid, don't you, Frederick?
Going twice.
I do. I got it. I have it here. I have more than that. I bid higher.
Do I have 300,000? 300,000?
Yes, 300,000.
$300,000 to the man in the hat. Do I have 400,000? 400,000.
Roy does through 400,000.
400,000 to Roy Belford. 400,000.
We need these leeches for
Do I
our
have
homeless
500,000? 500,000,
Frederick,
folks.
look in the suitcase.
Oh my God! Wait, Mom, we got it. 500,000.
500,000 going once. Going twice. Do I have 600,000?
I bid $1 million. $1 million.
And
Frederick.
$1 million.
That's right.
$1 million to Lois, the former assistant of the late Jack Belford. $1 million going once.
Frederick, look in your suitcase again.
Going twice.
And Frederick has a confession. Frederick has a
I have a confession. I have a confession to make. I got this suitcase here the other day when I was down at the creek, the Sassy Creek, with my wife Lydia. We were just trying to bathe, and Rita came and gave me this suitcase loaded with money. And she used some kind of tricks on us and said we needed to come here today and spoil the whole auction. And I know there's $2 million in this suitcase, but it's just not right, Lydia. I don't want to go to hell over this.
No, do it. Do it. We need the money for our homeless population, and we need to have a lot of skin
And Frederick
transplants.
and Lydia, I would like to offer my services to you.
Oh,
For 800, are you worth $800 an hour,
I am.
Dr. Rosenberg?
I am.
With the
Frederick, I'll
smile
hold
and the
it for
blue
you.
eyes. Yeah.
I hope, Rita, will you still have our baby?
Sold to the former assistant of late Jack Belford for $1 million.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm poor.
And now you will all bow down to me.
I'll see you in my office, Lois.
An assistant with a leech
Of
farm.
course.
A doctor with 2 more patients. Just another day in
Sassy.
Sassy
Creek.
Sassy
Creek.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Let's give them like a big virtual round of applause. I want to thank you, everyone in the audience. Tonight, we had some wonderful suggestions. They came from Nellie, Liz, Kale, John, Penny, KK, and Sean. I want to thank Scott Sagisser, our musical director, for putting together the soundtrack for tonight's show. Oh, yes. Here's that applause. Richard, our sound engineer, woo! And getting us past our technical difficulties. Thank you for your patience with that, for joining us on this inaugural adventure of a Zoom soap opera. Agnes, thank you for your help in the chat room, getting suggestions. And let's bring back the cast, yeah? And come on in, everybody. Mary Beth, Ann, Ryan, Aaron, Neil, Rita, Joe, and Brody. This was the graduation show for Held2gether Soap Opera Narrative class. We have a bunch of other stuff coming up as well, as far as classes and shows. And so right now, please welcome Liz and Richard with some announcements.
Liz, can you believe what scandalous things we just saw on that episode of Distant Desires?
It was so scandalous. I don't even know if I can take it.
Well, hopefully there are people still watching because there are some announcements that we have to make about upcoming Held2gether events. The first announcement is this coming Thursday, September 24th, there's a scene work drop-in at 7 p.m. And it's taught by me.
You teach improv, Richard?
It started as a hobby, but now it consumes my life. Liz, there's another show happening next Friday, September 25th. It is the return of the Held2gether Student Jam.
That's scandalous.
Where students of all levels will get to perform improv. Hosted by Darren Held and Ann Mantell, featuring a student team performance by the Baby Zoomers.
Oh my God! I heard there's another announcement that on Saturday, September 26th, there's going to be a Mask and Mayhem streaming on YouTube at 8 p.m.
Yes, the show that nobody from Held Together saw. That happened last year at the Garage Theater. We filmed it and we're going to we'll pre-record, stream it. Liz, weren't you the star of that show?
Don't share my identity.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me move on to the next announcement.
Okay.
Sunday, September 27th, there is a free introduction to improv workshop at 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. taught again by me.
Oh my God. You teach so much improv, Richard.
I do. I'm trying to get it under control, Liz. I'm trying, but it's just so difficult.
Hope you get the help you need one day.
Thank you.
I guess there's another announcement. There is a stand-up comedy class, a 101 class starting on Saturdays, starting October 3rd.
Until when?
Until the 24th.
Stand-up comedy in an improv environment. The world as I knew it has changed.
There's a lot happening in 2020, Richard.
Yes. Speaking of a lot happening in 2020, coming this October is the Any Day Update election special. Starring you and me.
You and me?
Yes. We'll need to plan things for the special.
That's too much. That's too much intrigue.
Hopefully it's not enough for our audience.
If they can survive all that and all those announcements, all those secrets we've just revealed, maybe they'll follow us on social media.
We can follow Held Together on places like Facebook.
You can also follow Held Together on Instagram and Twitter.
Instagram and Twitter?
That's where all the secrets are.
Well, speaking of secrets, all of this information is being put out to the public right now on the Held Together website, Held2gether.com. All of our secrets right there, just a mouse click away.
Held2gether.com?
Yes, held the number 2 gether.com.
That's too much. That's too much. That's too many secrets. That's too much desire in one place. I just hope that all those who are listening to us out there will like and subscribe.
Oh God, yes, please. Please. If you're watching this, you have to like and subscribe to this channel. Otherwise, Liz, what will become of us?
I don't know. We might escape into the abyss of the World Wide Web. I don't know, but all I know is we have each other.
Sticking together is the only way we'll ever survive doing improv in 2020.
Everybody come back. Yay. This is our bow. So let's bow. Bow and wave. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Weekend. And we'll see you at Sassy.
Mine won't go away. Mine won't